Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Mike Hines here, Wildlife Outdoor Survival. Y'all, it's January. I think today is the 16th. It's about maybe 12 degrees right now. Y'all, it's cold. I've been out here messing around for a while. Just out checking on everything, seeing how everything is after we had a big winter storm. Let's see, 5 days ago, it come a freezing rain and a couple inches of snow on top of it. And then about 5 o'clock yesterday, we got about 4 more inches. So that's kind of unusual for Kentucky. You know, we've had a pretty good snow this winter. Some winters we don't even have snow. But anyway, y'all, what I was wanting to talk to you about, kind of one thing a lot of people don't think about during cold weather, hydration, y'all. I've been out probably for 3 or 4 hours here messing around. Hadn't had nothing to drink. Throat's getting kind of dry, kind of parched. Stopped by a little creek down here. Water that was in it froze. Can't get to it. So we got one option left. We're gonna turn snow into water, y'all. I was gonna do video on purifying water, but we're not gonna be able to do that. I've been out here on the farm messing around, stopped down here kind of close to the house. But what I want to talk about, y'all, is hydration. Like I said, a lot of people don't think about that during the winter. You know, when you're out in the summertime, you get hot, you get thirsty, dried out. During the winter, a lot of times people look over that. Well, while I've been out messing around, y'all, everything's wet. It's gonna be kind of hard to get a fire going. So, on my journey today, out walking around, I had my backpack with me, and I picked up couple sticks of wood here, a couple there. Kind of took my little hatchet and busted up best I could, but y'all, we're gonna try to get a fire going and melted some snow for water. But like I said, snow, everything being wet, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this top layer off, this top jacket off, and I'm gonna lay this on the ground. The outside of this thing is not really waterproof, but it's pretty water resistant. So I'm gonna lay this thing out, get all my stuff prepared on top of this jacket. But let's see here, y'all. See what all I got. Pretty good pieces of wood. I think these bigger flat ones I'm just gonna lay on the ground to keep the snow from making my fire, damp, keep it from soaking up moisture, my tinder bundle and stuff. And I got several small pieces here. We don't need a great big fire, y'all, just enough to melt some snow. And I got a little metal water bottle. Got several little pieces of wood here. And while I was out, I also picked up some sage. Dried sage grass, y'all. Broom sage, I guess you'd call it. But I was telling y'all, if you touch it to your face, you can kind of feel the moisture in it. I'm not sure if this will take a spark or not, but that's gonna be our first try. And see what else we got in here, y'all. Hey, while we talking about this, here's my water bottle. While we're talking about this, I want to show y'all a couple of things in my backpack I carry around with me. Which, of course, I got a little headlight for light nighttime. Got a couple things of paracord. Always need some kind of rope, cordage. Of course, I got my other camera. Got a little multi-tool here, y'all. Got a little axe on one end, a little hammer, adjustable wrench, pipe wrench, makes pliers, even got a socket set, got a knife, a couple things like that on it. Of course, you can't ever have too many. I got an extra knife. Got a couple different fire starters. And then another knife. But that's about all I got in my backpack today, y'all. But anyway, I got a couple more things I picked up, a little couple dried limbs, stuff like that. But y'all, it's cold. Whew. A lot of people ask me why I get out here and do this kind of stuff when it's cold, nasty, rainy, snow. Well, y'all, I told y'all I'm trying out for this show alone, trying to send in videotape, get all my footage recorded, and get everything ready to send in. This will be the 5th season, and there's a lot of ways I've tried to condition myself for this show to get prepared for it. While we talk about it, I'm gonna go on and try to get some of this stuff ready and see what we can do here. I'm gonna put this back in the backpack where it'll stay good and dry. Now, they call this batoning, y'all, when you take a knife, split wood. I just call it making wood. But anyway, you know, hey, that'll work out good. That's pretty good and dry, dead. You know, a lot of things, people do a lot of different stuff, y'all. Like I said, you know, these people say they're expert in survival and, you know, all this different stuff. Well, y'all, like I told you, I don't claim to be an expert in anything, but I really do believe I am a survivor, you know. And like I said, I've been trying to prepare for this show. I've been sending in video. I've been doing all this different stuff. But y'all, there's a lot of things I've been trying to do to kind of prepare myself. And one of those things is, you know, when you're out in the wild, you're not going to have 3 meals a day, you know, all this, like you do at home. You can't just pull up to a drive-thru and order a cheeseburger. No Big Macs, y'all. But one of the things I've been trying to do is I've been trying to kind of prepare myself, get my body ready, just in case I do get picked to go on the show. This will be the 5th season, like I said. And y'all, I have tried everything in the world to get ready for this. Even to the point of, since after the first season I watched this show alone, I've been trying to, you know, get on the show, send in videotapes, started my own YouTube channel, Way Life Outdoor Survival, and like I said, a lot of different things I've done. One of the things I've done is try to be more active, you know, tried to learn how to conserve calories. Another thing I've done is I eat 1 meal a day, y'all. I've been doing that for the last 4 seasons that this show's been on. And the reason I'm doing that, I figure if I can get my body used to that, you know, it'll kind of help me out there, because there may be days I don't even get to eat. Maybe days I eat 1 meal a day, maybe days I eat a lot, but there will be some days you don't eat at all. And, excuse me, I've been trying to get myself ready and condition my body, and, you know, I've really been trying to learn a lot of this stuff more and more and more. Like I said, y'all, I pulled a little time in the military, had a little training there, Boy Scout. Grew up on a farm, country boy here in Kentucky, proud of that. Let's see. There's a lot of things I've done. As far as the YouTube channel, I've been trying to, you know, run these cameras, and y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. Before I started doing this, I couldn't even turn a computer on, y'all. The last couple of years, I have learned, you know, more and more about it. I edit my own videos. I've got 2 cameras now. I set up, try to do different angles. A lot of different things to try to get ready for this show. And like I said, y'all, one reason I want to get on this show is just because to prove I can, the challenge of it. Of course, the main reason, try to better me and my wife. Our kids are all grown now, y'all. I'll soon be 50 years old here in a couple months. May not ever get a chance to do something like this again. What I'm doing, y'all, I'm gonna lay these down on the ground just to try to have a dry base for my fire to start on. And like I said, I've collected some dried, just little old dried grass and weeds and stuff. Several little sticks and stuff here. And you know, y'all, it would mean so much to me to be able to get on this show, whether I win or not. But you know, of course, if I win, the cash prize for this show, $500,000. That's $500,000, y'all. I could take a $500,000, me and my wife live the rest of our lives in maybe not extravagant, but you know, a comfortable life. Really means a lot to me to try to do this. If I could just get picked to get on this show, y'all, I really believe that I could go. I'm not going to say I could win, because you never know. Depends on the people, you know, the other contestants on the show. But I honestly believe that I would have just as good a chance as anybody. Not just because of my training and what I know, but like I said, y'all, survival to me is not just what you already know. It's kind of a learn on the fly situation. You know, depending on what area you're in, what your surroundings are, what kind of resources there are, you got to be flexible. You got to have plan A, B, C, and D, and you got to have plan A 1, 2, 3, plan B 1, 2, 3, plan C 1, 2, 3, plan D 1, 2, 3. You got to really be flexible, y'all, and be able to change. Versatility is one of the things that I pride myself on. I'm not saying that I can outdo anybody, but y'all, I have it in my head. I have motivation to drive me, my wife at home. And you know, y'all, I don't like to bring this up, but y'all, my wife's disabled. A few years ago, she was diagnosed with MS, multiple sclerosis. And you know, since then, I knew nothing about this disease, but we researched, we tried to do different stuff. She takes medicines. Um, it's really made a difference in our life. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it hurt our income. My wife used to be a worker. She was dedicated. She, you know, worked just as hard as I did, done just as much as I did, if not more, y'all. And now this disease, her sickness is kind of, you know, I'm not gonna say it's got the better of her, y'all, because my wife is a fighter and she'll never give up. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Now we live paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes it's hard to make ends meet. It's hard to meet our bills, but we don't give up, y'all. That's one thing we don't know is the word quit. And you know, like I said, my wife is hardcore. She is a trooper. She will do whatever it takes. But you know, a lot of times we don't have a choice in the hand we're dealt. We just have to play it. And you know, but if I could get on this show, y'all, and if I could win, you know, it would mean so much to my family. All I want to do, y'all, is be able to spend the rest of my life with my wife, take care of her. Like I said, y'all, I don't want to be um, extravagant. We probably maybe do a little traveling, but the main thing, y'all, we would just live and enjoy what we got with, you know, the time we have together. My wife is pretty good shape. She, you know, tries to take care of herself best she can. A lot of things, like I said, we don't have a choice about. We just do the best we can with what we got. But that's why it means so much to me to get on this show, y'all. If I do get on this show, that is my motivation, y'all. That would be what drives me, what pushes me, which I'm a pretty self-motivated kind of guy anyway. Hardcore to the end. Old country boy, don't know the word meaning to give up. You know, that would be my thing. Not just how hard it would be out there, but I would push myself, y'all. And it would be hard for me to give up. It would be hard for me to quit. But if it come to a point it was, you know, me coming home or not, then I'd have to come home, y'all. If it got to that point, which y'all, like I said, I would do everything I could to make it. And I honestly believe that what I've learned, as driven as I am, as motivated as I am, what I have behind me to push me to better us, it would be hard for me to quit, y'all. But, you know, sometimes it's a state of mind, y'all. It's about the motivation you have. But main thing is, we're going to try to see if we can't get this fire going right now to hydrate us. And like I said, y'all, I've been to a couple of different water sources around here on the farm. Everything's froze, and I mean froze solid. It's supposed to get down to about 3 degrees tonight, y'all. And it would be really nice if I could get me a drink of water here real quick. What I'm doing, y'all, I'm just kind of shaving this, some of this wood off as small as I can. Maybe I can get this to take a spark. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a fire going or not, but if we do, it'll be a great thing. If we don't, at least here, I have the option of waiting until I get home. You know, out there, you don't have a lot of options. You've got to make your way or you don't make it. Come on, baby. I'll tell you what. we're gonna try this sage. I don't know if that is gonna work any better. There we go, y'all, maybe. Come on. Come on, baby. Like I said, y'all, this stuff ain't as easy as it looks. You know, everybody thinks, oh, I could do that. I'm kind of guilty of it too at times, but you know, a lot of times I watch this show and I think what I would do, or you know, how I would do things different. But you know, it's hard to judge unless you're in that situation, y'all. And you never know until you're out there trying to do it yourself. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. We about had it a couple times there, y'all. Tell y'all what, I always try to carry a couple different fire starters. This is actually magnesium. Oh, my finger's cold. You know, and that's one of the things people don't consider. When you're out here in the cold, your hands don't work right. Colder you get, harder it is to get stuff to work for you. Tell you what, I'm gonna take my knife, shave some of this stuff off of here. And if I can get this magnesium to light, it'll kind of help maybe make my spark, you know, make it a little hotter when it does ignite. This is a mag and flint, y'all. Well, all right. We're gonna try to go back to what we was doing, y'all. Shave a little bit of this wood off here. I got a little bit of stuff here. It's really hard to do, y'all. It's not, you know, you see a lot of these shows, these people come out here and do this in one strike. Hey, I'm not saying they can't, but what I'm saying is, it's not as easy as it looks like, y'all. A lot of these things, it's all the tricks you learn as you go, you know. And like I say, y'all, I learn every day. We about had her going there. I think that magnesium might help. Not yet. Come on. this stuff ready just in case. And hopefully we'll get a fire going, get this thing going. But you know, y'all, like I said, a lot of people don't think about hydration when you're out here in the cold, but it's a major factor. It can make or break you. I'm gonna try to shave some more of this magnesium off. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. You know, used to, I would stop my camera, shave more magnesium, try to get a spark, start my camera. Well, y'all, I decided I was gonna try to do this in real time anymore, just because to show how hard this can be. It's not easy as it looks. Come on, come on. Come on, there we go. Maybe. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, we might have her going, y'all. If we can get some of the smaller wood lit, we'll be okay. Come on, baby, burn. Aha. Maybe, y'all. You know, like I said, one thing, main thing making a fire, trying to get all this stuff going. Y'all, I should already had this other camera set up, but I'm gonna go and set this thing up so y'all can see when I get ready to melt this snow out here for water. Like I told you, this stuff's not easy, y'all. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes it's a matter of skill. Sometimes it's a matter of finding the right resources. And like I say, y'all, I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be. I have done this a lot. I've had some training, but I've learned a lot in the last couple of years I've been doing this. I've been doing my YouTube channel for, I don't know, maybe, I think I got about 60 some videos. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I first started, some of my videos aren't great. Some of them kind of cheesy, but you know, I do the best I can. And that's about all I can do, y'all. But like I said, I'm striving to do better all the time. Hopefully, I've learned enough that I could make it if I had to. I honestly believe just about any situation I was put in, you know, wintertime, springtime, summer, fall, I honestly think, y'all, I could figure out how to make it. I'm not going to say it would be easy, but like I said, determination goes a long way. I've got my wife who stands behind me fully, and whatever I do, y'all, I'm telling y'all, my wife is the greatest wife in the world. My opinion, but that's the way I see it. Alright, y'all, I just got a little old metal water bottle here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my glove on before I do, y'all, because I'm going to tell you, it's cold. Like I said, probably about down to, it was 12 when I got them out, it's probably about down to maybe 10 degrees right now. All I'm going to do, y'all, put some snow off in here. I'm making sure I get good clean snow. No yellow snow, y'all. But anyway, alright. All I'm going to do is just kind of set my water bottle up in here, and I'm going to try to let my fire get going just a little bit better, y'all, as I go. Set my fire up in here, and hopefully this will melt enough snow that I can have some water. But, you know, y'all, hydration is the main thing. Getting the right amount of calories and intake, protein. But a lot of it is not burning a lot of calories, you know. But look there, it's starting to melt. If I can just get enough coals where I could set this off in there, I think we'd be okay. We really don't want it to turn over, put a fire out. You know, some of this wood still got moisture and stuff in it. I think we're gonna get her burning, y'all, maybe. But you know, y'all, I can't force enough how much it would mean to me just to be picked for this show. I honestly believe, like I said, y'all, they pick 20 people, and then you go to, I think it's a 5-day or week-long kind of situation where they test your skills. You have to be able to build fire, build some primitive traps, build shelter. And y'all, like I said, I've been doing this YouTube thing, trying to do best I can, learning more and more as I go. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, it's melting. And you know, I enjoy being out in the outdoors. I'm an avid hunter, fisherman. Uh, Outdoors all the time, every chance I get. I work in, I guess you'd call it a factory, y'all. I am a leather worker. I've been doing that for about 5 years. Before that, all I've had was construction jobs, outside jobs, working on the farm, stuff like that. You know, that's the kind of stuff I've done all my life, y'all. And the outdoors is, I don't know, just ever since I was a kid. I was picked to go on Boy Scouts. Joined the Boy Scouts at about 8 years old. Learned a lot. Enjoyed it. We done a lot of outdoor adventures. Been 50 miles down Green River here in Kentucky. 4-day trip. I was about 12 years old. And y'all, from the time I started, I was hooked, y'all. Like I said, I grew up here in Kentucky on the farm. We grew a lot of vegetables, canned our own food, hunted for meat, killed our own hogs. I mean, you know, just about everything you can do here. I don't know that you would actually call it a homestead. My granddaddy was a sharecropper. My grandparents had a big influence in raising me. My mom, she is a caregiver. She does a lot for disabled and sick, you know, elderly disabled people. And oh yeah, we're getting some water now. But you know, it takes a lot of snow to make water. You don't just fill it up once. You don't just fill this thing up once and you got water. It don't work that way. I'm just gonna try to get enough we can drink. But you know, y'all, this could be a life changer for me. This show alone. I think this season they're doing. I think it's kind of a thing where the people that's been on there in the past, they're bringing back. I hope this isn't the last season. You know, like I said, y'all, if I could get picked to go on the show, I honestly believe in my heart and soul that I could do this, y'all. I've learned so much in my life. Like I said, I'm just fixing to be 50 years old. Really enjoy it. Started making these YouTube videos just to, well, the main reason I started was just to kind of show people that the everyday average Joe like me can get out here and do this kind of stuff. And because it's something I enjoy, if I can influence one person out of what I do to try this and they get enjoyment out of it, then it's all been worthwhile. But I have to keep going back to this, y'all. The main reason, $500,000. I mean, you know, that would be like the greatest thing in the world for me and my wife. Other than hitting a $10 million lottery, and I don't play lottery, y'all. Woo, don't do that. I don't play lottery. But, you know, y'all, it's just that, all I want to do, y'all, is be able to spend the rest of my life with my wife and enjoy it and, you know, take care of her. But I'm not going to sit here and act like that's the only reason, y'all. It's not just the $500,000. It's also the fact that, I guess, the challenge to prove to myself, like I said, y'all, I've been in the swamps. I've been in winter survival. I won't say winter survival. I've had winter training in the military. I'm not going to say it was like a survival course. But I've been in the desert, swamps, woodland, mountains. I guess just about every terrain I could be in other than, you know, like a deserted island or something. Never been in that kind of situation. Um, but you know, the point to prove, not to everybody else because I don't really care, but the point to prove to myself that I can do this. And y'all, my wife, she has so much faith in me doing this. I know, I know that if I get picked to go on the show, I can do this kind of stuff, y'all. This is the kind of stuff that I live for. You know, when I first saw this show, I thought, man, they're paying people to get out here and do what I love doing. That that's probably 50% of it. Because y'all, if I have to, I'll work the rest of my life at this job and do just what I keep doing every day, paycheck to paycheck, if that's what it takes. All right, y'all, we got water. But what I'm gonna do, y'all, instead of just trying to drink it, we're gonna cool it off a little bit. That's one good thing about being in snow. It's gonna cool off quick. But you know, y'all, um, there's other stuff I've done too, like not just in the military and not just out here on the farm. There's a place here in Kentucky, actually Kentucky and Tennessee, called Land Between Lakes. Y'all, like I said, I'm a big hunter. I've been going to Land Between Lakes about, I don't know, one of my buddies introduced me down there, got me into bow hunting stuff when I was about 24 years old. I've been going down there ever since. And y'all, this Land Between Lakes is, I think it's about 170,000 acres, but it's 160,000 of huntable acres. Um, y'all, I've been down there several times, stay a week, 2 weeks. I have stayed up to 30 days. I took a tent, a fishing pole, and a pocket knife, y'all. And I stayed 30 days. Caught my own food, purified my own water. I'm not going to say that it was a life of luxury, but I enjoy it, y'all. I got out here, caught some fish, made a few primitive traps, you know. Like right now, out here in the snow, I've seen several rabbit tracks and stuff like that. If I was going to be here for a long time, I would set up primitive traps, deadfall traps, snare traps, maybe even a couple little pitfall traps. But I honestly believe, y'all, no matter what situation I'm put in, I can build fire. I can find food. I've already built several shelters. I'm going to do another shelter video, y'all. I've already done a couple, like lean-to shelter, just a little, I don't know what you call it, a debris hut, I guess. If you check out my YouTube channel, you'll see that. And I think I'm going to do more or less like a TP, Wicopee type shelter. I think I'm going to do that this year for the show. All right, y'all, let's see how this melted snow water is going to be. Other than the grass, pretty good water, y'all. Actually, tastes like tap water without the chlorine. You know, and that's another thing, y'all. I don't take medicine. Very seldom you'll see me go to the doctor to take medicine. I believe in natural remedies. Uh, I don't like tap water, chlorine. I'm not big on that kind of stuff, y'all. Modern day, all the preservatives and additives in food. That's one of the reasons I hunt. You know, you don't know what you're eating anymore, and I'm not knocking anybody, but you know, their growth hormones, steroids, all that. I mean, you know, these producers of this food, they want to produce everything they can out of, you know, each animal, and I don't agree with that, y'all. I believe in all natural. That's why I hunt. Deer, rabbit, squirrel, dove, quail, just about anything you can hunt around here, duck. I try to hunt, and I tell you, I bring anything I hunt, I kill, I bring home, I clean, I process myself, put it in the freezer, you know, and I'm not a homesteader, y'all, but that's one of the things, you know, if I won this money, if I got to go on the show and won this money, one of the things I'd probably do is, I'm going to kill this other camera, y'all, is one of the things I'd probably do is me and my wife might buy a little property somewhere else, you know, not really a vacation spot, but just a getaway, you know, but you know what, y'all? That's so good. I'm gonna have some more. But like I said, y'all, I don't mean to ramble on and all that, but you know, a lot of people ask me why I get out here. It's not just because of the show. It's because I love it. I enjoy it. This is the kind of person I am. I'm an outdoorsman. I guess that's what I would classify myself as, y'all. Like I said, I'm not a survivalist. I'm not a prepper. I'm not a bushcraft master, but I'm a survivor, y'all, an outdoorsman. I will do whatever it takes to take care of me and mine. But anyway, y'all, I guess I've rambled on enough. I just want to tell y'all I appreciate you watching. If you would, please like and subscribe to our videos, and we'll see y'all next time.